You ready for the glam? Hi, I'm Molly and welcome back to my channel. Welcome here if it's your first time. In today's video, I am doing a beauty tech review. I have had a really good experience using this. This is the CurrentBody LED hair regrowth helmet. So I am partnering with CurrentBody to show you a demo of how to use the helmet and my results. In the video, we are going to go over the science behind the helmet, the technical specs and details, the user experience, which to me is so important, and my before and after. And I know it's really tempting. I just want to skip to the before and after as well, but I do think that all of those other things are important if you're trying to decide if something is right for you. So we are going to go over those 4 things, and I do have a discount code for you as well. It is Girl Get Glam, so that you can save 10%. Which is a pretty significant amount when it comes to tech. Now, I have always had fairly thick hair, so you might be wondering why I even started testing out the CurrentBody helmet. Within the last year, I got my hair thinned, which I typically do once or twice a year, take out some of the weight of the hair so that it's easier to style. Normally, all good. Then I used a new hair coloring product and I did not realize that one of the ingredients did not work for me. I had a very bad reaction to it and I lost about 40% of my hair. And then I also lost a lot of weight this past year, and that also can cause hair loss. So it was kind of this perfect storm where I noticed that I was starting to get a lot of hair loss and I wanted to nip that in the bud. I feel like the CurrentBody helmet came along at just the right time. The helmet uses 640 nm wavelength for red lights. They explain that that specific wavelength keeps your hair in the anagen phase, which is the hair growth phase, for longer. Pretty cool. One thing that I love about CurrentBody is that they use an independent lab to test all of their products, and then they publish those results on their website. So what their results showed, this was a 84-day test with 25 participants aged 18 to 55. And the results were hair count, the number of hairs on your head, increased by 33%. Hair growth rate, how fast your hair is growing, increased 128%. And the device proved 126% more effective versus other hair growth tools. There are 120 LED lights inside this helmet. Let me turn it on really quickly. You can see all of these lights go around your head. That just makes it a lot easier for that red light to hit every area of your hair and scalp. Red light works by increasing your ATP. This is the building block of all cellular activity. This was really interesting to me. Red light inhibits the production of the enzyme that converts testosterone into DHT. DHT plays a role in the development of pattern hair loss, androgenetic alopecia. Red light also reduces inflammation because it increases the production of natural chemicals in the body that reduce inflammation, reducing the risk of damage to follicles. One thing that is important to mention, so this is great for people who have thinning hair, starting to notice hair loss. If you have hair loss due to treatments, they do not recommend the helmet for that. And if you have already lost the hair follicle, if that hair follicle has died, it will not help regrow that hair. This is to help the follicles that are still there, keeping them in that growth phase longer. Let's get into the technical details. This helmet has a power on. It has a charging point so you can recharge it. Once you turn it on, there is a countdown timer on the side. It's pre-synced with 10 minutes of red light therapy at that specific wavelength. When you press the button on, you're going to hear power on, pairing, and synced, because this has Bluetooth speakers that connect to your phone. So if you want to listen to a meditation or a podcast, whatever you want to do, however you want to fit this in your day, you're good to go. These earphone speakers click into different positions. There's 3 different positions. There are 2 different sizes, small, medium, or medium large, and they give measurements on the website. so make sure that you measure your head. I read in the reviews that the device runs small, so I ordered the larger one. It does not run small. Measure your head and order that exact size. The price is $859. I do have a code, a discount code, Girl Get Glam, for 10% off. One thing with beauty tech is that it is an investment, at least for me. This is not an impulse purchase. I was talking with a friend. We were talking last week about beauty tech and how, to me, it's a great in-between spot for topicals and in office. Topicals meaning, in this specific case, shampoos, conditioners, something that you'd put on your scalp. In office meaning going to a dermatologist or a hair specialist and doing treatments in the office. Topicals sometimes really have that limit of how much they can do, and then in office is obviously can get really pricey, and you're also relying on somebody else's schedule. So what I love about beauty tech, yes, it is an investment, absolutely. But I do love that once you make that investment, once you make that purchase, it is yours to use forever. I have had really good results, as I mentioned, and I am going to keep using this helmet. I actually had such good results that my husband started taking the helmet after my 10 minutes is up, and now he does it as well. So let me tell you, we're getting a lot of bang for our buck in our family. There are 2 people using this now. Truly, actually, nothing has made me happier than my husband using this, because I always try to get him to try all the new things that I'm testing, and this is the first time he's tried something and stuck with it. And I will say it's really easy to sanitize. You can just spray 70% isopropyl alcohol on a cloth, and then you just wipe everything down. Don't spray it directly into the device. Just make sure it's on the cloth, and then you can wipe it down. User experience. Let's get into it. This is a huge one for me because obviously this will do nothing if it is sitting in a closet or a drawer. I am lucky to test out so many beauty tech devices, and the user experience is really what can be a make it or break it for me. User experience and result. And I will say, this is the easiest one I've had so far. Because you just pop it on and hit the button and go, you can really use it anywhere. This has become so easy to fit into my routine. I will do it for 10 minutes while I'm watching TV at night, and then when I am done, I'll just clean it up and pass it over to my husband. So it really does fit seamlessly into the nighttime routine, but also sometimes I pop it on in the morning. Like I mentioned, if I'm folding laundry, I'll just get an extra 10 minutes in. In my opinion, 10/10 user experience. No notes. No notes. Okay, and on to, we're already at my results. That went so quickly. So I have my root touch-up on today, which can make your hairline look fuller, more full. So I made sure to do my before and after without any product in my hair so you can see my absolute true results. I'm not trying to fudge anything here. These videos are just so you can see and make a decision for yourself. We are finally at the before and afters. I thought it would be easiest to show you the before and afters between coloring my hair so that you can see that regrowth. I actually had just colored my hair here, but with the newly reformulated Wella Color Charm, and it did not cover up my grays. So on March 8th, I started doing the CurrentBody treatments, and here we are after a month of treatments, maybe 5 weeks of treatments. 5 times a week, I was using the CurrentBody, the LED hair regrowth mask, and doing the 10-minute treatment each time. I did start to notice an overall improvement in my hair health, as well as a little bit of length, but what really impressed me and what I did not anticipate was getting some nice growth around my hairline. Right after this, on April 15th, I did color my hair. So cut to our next check-in, and it is May 19th. I have now been using the CurrentBody helmet for 2 months, and it has been 34 days since I last colored my hair. As you can see, my hair growth is accelerating. Hair typically grows about a half an inch a month, and mine is growing about 3/4 of an inch now. I will get my full results at 16 weeks. I'm at 8 weeks right now. What was really interesting to me, I went back and checked the CurrentBody, their independent research, and they showed they had a hair growth rate, an increase of 128%. And then they also showed they had a hair count increase, the number of hairs on your head, of 33%. So I've parted my hair here to show you all of my new growth. It's all gray hair because it's all brand new and grown in since the last time I colored my hair. This was so exciting to me. It's one thing to read the research, and then it's another thing to see the actual results right on your head. CurrentBody has this great pictorial that I wanted to share with you so that you can know what to expect from your results using their LED helmet. The first month, LED light increases blood flow. You're really not going to see much of a difference here with your hair. Month 2, this is where I'm at, 8 weeks, nutrients move to the surface of the scalp. Month 3, the hair follicle moves into the growth phase. That's what I'm just starting to see here. Then month 4, regular use of the LED helmet helps hair stay in the growth phase for longer. So I thought this was really cool, just sort of showing you what to expect. The first month, like I said, you're not going to see much. At the end of month 2, that's where I'm at. That's when you really start to see some changes. So stick with it, because with regular use, you are going to see results. And I will film a check-in at week 16. Now, I did also do some screenshots of those before and after videos, just so we could look at them a little bit longer. Is this the screenshot I want to share with you on the left? No, but it is the one I feel like I need to share with you, because you can really see that new growth around the temples. The arrow is zoomed right in there, so you can see exactly where I am noticing the most growth along my hairline. We have another before and after here. Again, at the temples, that's where I'm really noticing a ton of new growth. And moving over to the other side, you can really see, again, at the temple, that upper part of my forehead where the hairline has filled in. When you get your helmet, I definitely recommend taking before photos or video of yourself, not because you're gonna have to, share it, just so you can see the difference, because we see ourselves every single day and I don't think we quite notice the difference. I was shocked when I saw my before and after. Once again, if you want to use my discount code, it works with the link below, and it is Girl Get Glam. It will save you 10%. I hope that is helpful. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video.